I went to the MultiGP Global Qualifier held here in Knoxville, Tennessee last weekend, and I just want to give you a quick update if you're interested in seeing how my racing focus has been. Here's what I learned this season. I learned that there is no substitute for stick time. Despite my intention to maybe replicate the whole 3 packs a day freestyle experiment where I did 3 packs of freestyle every day. Not every single day, but I did 3 packs a day most days, and I got way better at freestyle over the course of that 30-day experiment. There's a whole playlist of it. You can watch it from day 1 to day 30. Link in the video description if you want to actually see me deliver. But this, I definitely got busy this year and did not put in as many laps as I could have. And I think I did get better. Thanks to the help of Evan Turner, who coached me a little bit. I'll put a link to that video down in the video description. He coached me on how to get better at finding lines and so forth. At the end of the day, though, I could tell that the muscle memory that I would get and the lines, I started to see lines at the end of my practice and at the end of this day. And I was like, you know, if it was 2 weeks ago or a month ago, I could have kept going. But as it is, I kind of hit a wall. But let's not jump to the end. Here you're seeing my very first actual timed lap, and I'm going much slower than I can go. And I decided that the first thing I needed to do was just get 3 laps. Right? The timing this year is fastest 3 consecutive laps. So I was putting in about 22 to 25 second laps with basically 0% chance of crashing. And that's what you see me doing here. I am simply walking through the course. Now you can see me starting to push a little bit. I got my 3 laps at about 22 seconds. And in practice, when I started doing about 20-second laps, I started crashing a lot. So my goal for the day was to at least beat a 1-minute time, 3 20-second laps or faster in a row. But here is my first lap where I just laid back and set any benchmark time. So now here we come into round number 2. And basically, at this point, what I would normally do is I would think to myself, I need to go faster. And what I would really do is just do the same damn slow laps again and again and again, putting in 22-second times. So I said to myself, there is no point in putting in any more 22-second laps. I just need to go as hard as I can and try and bump that time down. And if I break my quad, if it doesn't matter, every time I put in another 22-second lap, I am wasting my time. And sure enough, just like that, I immediately put in an amazing heat. I got 59 seconds, 59.969 was my best 3 consecutive. So I broke my 1-minute mark, and then I crashed. I improved just a little bit more in Heat 3, bringing my top 3 consecutive laps down to 58.748 with the fastest lap of 18.68. It was these first 3 laps here, so I'll let you go ahead and watch them. A little close-up wheel-to-wheel racing here. I don't know how we didn't hit each other, but there you go. Maybe the other guy was good at missing me, or I was good at missing him. This part right here was the hardest part, and the part I felt like I was losing the most opportunity. That is a long straight stretch, and it felt like I should be able to do it at such a higher throttle position, but the gate was so damn small, and every time I tried to go faster, I would hit that gate. On the other hand, the corkscrew, I thought I was doing pretty good. I felt like I was spiraling it pretty tight, but at the end of the day, this was the fastest I was able to do it at this time. And so, of course, I immediately set another goal of doing it even faster. That was not a good corkscrew. Yikes, Joshua. I want to get better. In round 4, I didn't get any faster, so we don't really need to look at that. And also, I just realized I think I've been saying heat instead of round previously in the video, so please don't make fun of me for that. That was just a little brain fart. Round 4, didn't improve. In round 5, I tried way too hard to go faster, made a whole ton of mistakes, and had much worse times. My lap times were 21, 25, 32, and then 1:18.9 before crashing out. But there was some pretty tight racing with this other guy that we'll take a look at. You can just see I'm all over the place. This is a classic case of pushing too hard past your ability, past your muscle memory, past your skill, and just making so many mistakes. There are a few moments where I string some stuff together and it looks decent. Like that looked halfway decent, and a little bit of a pre-turn there going into that turn, but then boom, a mistake. And yes, I did go through that gate. No, I didn't cheat. Not that it matters, as my times were garbage. Blowing out that turn, the ideal line through those gates, not really doing it right. Just so many mistakes. So many mistakes. But at least I wasn't putting in just another 22-second boring lap, but it drove me freaking crazy. Because if I had put in a 22-second boring lap, I would have felt bad about myself. And if I'm pushing super hard to go faster and making mistakes, I also feel bad about myself. What can you do? Round 6 came in about 61 seconds, pushing but not improving. In round 7, I got a 24-second lap and a 36-second lap, and then I crashed. So I don't know what I was doing. Let's just see if we can figure it out. Like, this is not really pushing hard, and also not really, oh, that was pushing in through that turn. I don't usually take that line. Trying to go fast here, making a mistake, trying to cut that short, cutting in here, through the corkscrew. Okay, now I still got time to get 3 good laps. Let's go, baby, let's go. Fast through there, nice. Really pushing here. Not the best lines, but definitely carrying some speed, making a little mistake there. Okay, now cut in here. Okay, long line here. Blowing that way out, Okay, we're moving. Oh, we're down, we're done. And that basically is the story of the whole rest of my day. Sometimes I got close to that 19-20 second lap time. Anytime I tried to push hard enough to maybe go faster than that, I would just make big mistakes and get slow laps or crash, until eventually, as you'll see here, I smashed my camera and destroyed it in round 9, and I was like, okay, that's it, I'm good. I did have a spare quad with me, but I thought, you know, what am I going to do in this one last round on a brand new quad? I think I see the way this is going. I wish I'd have spent more time practicing. I know why I didn't. I had other things to do and other videos to make, but this course was set up through most of the year, and I could have been spending more weekends out there putting in laps. I know I would have been done better, but I still do feel pretty good about the improvements that I made. I know that I'm a better racer today than I was at the beginning of the season, and who knows what the future may hold. I do want to say thank you to Knoxville Multi-Rotor Racing, Knoxville FPV Racing, the club. Thanks to the House Mountain RC Airstrip, who hosts us, and a special thanks to Kevin Turner and Ian Bible, who ran the GQ, and also thanks to Evan Turner, because the 533 Switchback is an amazing racing quad. And if you want to build one, I've got a build tutorial. I'll put a link in the video description. It's seriously, I know that it wasn't the quad that was holding me back. It was just my skill. Happy flying, everybody.